Globalization is the development of an increasingly integrated global economy marked especially by free trade, free flow of capital, and the tapping of cheaper foreign labor markets.
In the 1400s, many European countries like Portugal, England, France, and Spain were curious and had desires to find new routes to explore the continents around them and also increase the trade to help them become one of the richest and most powerful of all European nations. Through all their travels and expeditions to find more efficient routes of trade, unknowingly gave birth to the ability to share other cultural norms like news of slaves.
We're geographically diverse, with world-class assets on 5 continents. With an unwavering focus on delivering high-quality production, we're the lowest-cost senior gold producer, translating our strengths and results into higher shareholder returns. We never lose sight of our obligation to the safety of our employees, mitigating our impact on the environment, and sharing the benefits of mining with our host communities. That's why, year after year, Barrick is listed on the Dow Jones Sustainability World Index. The Barrick culture is based on accountability. Every employee knows that teamwork matters and results matter. Our rock-solid commitment to integrity and responsible mining is the foundation of our success. We're stronger than ever, with solid earnings, a strong balance sheet, and great assets. We're well positioned for the future, because our strategy is driven by discipline and our company by determination.
Barrick Gold is the largest supplier of gold to the world. It supplies jobs for thousands of people worldwide. The first documented discovery of gold can be dated back to 6000 BC. Barrick understands how versatile gold is as a source of capital. Gold is a universal money, extremely portable, liquid, and easy to store in homes. Investors can buy and own physical gold privately and anonymously. They are not created by the government, nor is its value dependent on the governments. Therefore, when flat currencies fall short, this will not affect the value of gold.
From 24-karat gold facials to flaked, liquefied, and suffused moisturizers, eye creams, and lip balms, doctors may disagree whether gold can be irritating, but believe it or not, it's become a go-to beauty ingredient used in skincare products enhancing beauty. As quoted from a regular customer of gold facials, I've been using it for 2 years and it's definitely changed my skin. Ms. Lorica said of her line, "It's tightened, toned, and probably faded by 40% of my lines." According to a telephone interview of Karen Ballard, a marketing executive for Oral Gold, outlining a number of benefits. Gold, she said, is a hypoallergenic, stimulates blood circulation, reduces sunspots, and acts as an antioxidant. Its pliability for dentists enables it to make it easy to mold and work with. New since the late 1970s, the sharp run-up of gold prices motivated development of substitute materials. The biocompatibility of gold has meant that it's been used in medicines for centuries, particularly in dentistry. However, in more recent years, it has also been found in a role in the treatment of disease. Gold is used to diagnose for cancer, HIV, and AIDS. It's also to find treatments and cures for arthritis and cancer.
In 2014, the demand total for gold was 3,923.7 tons. About 78% of the gold consumed each year is used to manufacture jewelry. China and Barrick work together to sell gold jewelry and products online. They believe that in the long-term demand for gold in China will remain stronger as the younger generations buy jewelry online. China's gold consumption has increased by 41% as of last year as people took advantage of the price drop to buy jewelry online. Another major use of gold is as a currency. This use has been around since an initial discovery because it is an easy manner of trade. Barrick knows what industries are in need of gold and the known many uses of gold and its wavering price to find ways to ensure that their demand is always met.
Despite its beneficial factors, we've debunked Barrick's dirty secrets. Water depletion is a major negative consequence of gold mining. The excess amount of water is needed to perform a gold mining operation, making a major impact on the community.
The working conditions for the workers aren't always best when you look past the smiling faces at their press conferences and in their videos. Many workers are exposed to hazardous chemicals when they mine for gold. Although they may attempt to claim how they donate to environmental groups in flourishing cities, smaller places in Africa are condemned to acid mine drainage and cyanide. Barrick is no stranger to the courts systems for their environmental damages.
The transatlantic slave trade is often regarded as the first globalization trade. It was the biggest deportation in history and a determining factor in the world economy of the 18th century. Millions of Africans were torn from their homes, deported, and sent to America as slaves. Approximately 25 to 30 millions of children, men and women, were deported from their homes and sold into various slave trade links. Similar to modern-day Barrick Gold Corporation, students of Nyamongo, Africa, drop out of school in return for a search of gold. Bars and guest houses promote sex business by using girls of school age as young as 15 to entice gold miners into sex business. In other areas of workplace, such as Wanjima, an area close to a mining site, police officers burned 130 homes, where residents were not even notified of their demolition of their homes.
Barrick is also known to force villagers from their homes occupied by young children, pregnant women, and elderly people. Reports were said to have a consistency of community statements and a history of sexual violence by the police. And when these people do not leave their homes, the officers beat them and burn down their huts to speed up the process. Many of the victims suffer from terrible abuse, while the women and children are also sexually abused. The villagers often work in the mines as well, but the pay is so low that many families don't have a sufficient supply of food to sustain healthy members or even an actual place for the families to live. Gold mining is a highly consumptive and environmentally destructive industry. An 18-carat weighting bin is estimated to leave behind 20 tons of ore and waste rock. In addition to toxic mine drainage, when you dig up an old rock that's been buried for a long time, air and moisture set off chemical reactions producing acids and leach toxins. If those substances, sulfuric acid, arsenic, and copper, for example, run off into lakes, rivers, and streams, they will pose serious risk for populations of fish and other aquatic animals.
Even with all the controversy surrounding Barrick Gold and the gold industry in general, we have to thank our ancient European ancestors for opening the door to expanding a business overseas.
People like Prince Harry and King Ferdinand and Queen Isabel made it a habit to support explorers in their journeys to new worlds, to new routes, to help their trade travels become more efficient, to share ideas worldwide. Just keep in mind that all that glitters isn't always gold.